whatever I said. Anyway, this is a cowboy tuxedo. The reason I mention that is most guys I work with are pretty shy type. You wouldn't come on stage with a team of horses, literally. But once I got to go into town, blow off steam. When I was on that ranch for 6 weeks straight, and we had 2 days off, 12 and 14 hours a day, and chasing 2,000 yearlings around 30-some thousand acres. So you get a little crazy, and there is a time when you feel that you have to go into town and commune with your neighbors, who are the civilians in there, see. So I'm going to do you a song about a fellow that feels just like that. And it was written around 1901. And this fellow dons his cowboy suit on, his tuxedo, when he goes into Denver. High-tone dance. Well, you can't expect a cowboy to educate his shanks in etiquette-ish fashion in aristocratic ranks, when he's always been accustomed to shaking heel and toe at them rattling ranchers' dances where the etiquette it don't go. You can bet I set 'em last astonished sort of way, and giving of their squinters an excited sort of play when I happened into Denver and chanced to take a prance in the easy measures of a high-tone dance. When I got amongst the ladies in their flocks so fleecy white, and their dudes talked out in rappings that were simply out of sight, embarrassed, and I couldn't help but keep from feeling like a burro in a flock of pretty sheep. Every step I took was awkward, and I blushed so bloomin' red, just like a decoration on a turkey gobbler's head. Well, the lady said was seldom they'd a chance to see an old-time puncher at a high-tone dance. And I cut me from that flock of pretty girls, and I yanked her to the center, just danced them dreamy whirls. She laid her head upon my bosom in a lovin' sort of way, and we drifted into heaven as the band began to play, and I could feel my neck a-burning from her nose's breathing heat. She doted around me half the time upon my feet, peered up in my blinkers in a soul-dissolving glance, quite conducive to the pleasures of a high-tone dance. And every nerve just got jingling to that music of delight as I hugged that little sage hen uncomfortably tight. But she never made a beller, and the glances of her eyes seemed to thank me for the pleasures of a genuine snuggle up against me in a loving sort of way, and I hugged her all the tighter for her trust-defying play. Tell you what, the joys of heaven ain't a cussed circumstance compared to the hugomania pleasures of a own dance. And out I struck that old cotillion of that music bill of fare. Every bit of devil in me seemed to take out on a tear. I let out a cowboy war whoop and started in a rag, and I cut 'em with my trotters till the floor began to sag. And then my partner, she got seasick, and I balanced to the next one, but she dodged me slick and neat. Tell you what, I cut the creases from my go-to-meeting pants when I put the cowboy trimmings on that high-tone dance.